Listen, if someone's breaking into your house and this is the weapon you grab, if this is the weapon you grab, I have no faith in humanity at all. Jayce here with the Blue Futon, reviewing Spatula or Founders Day. What am I going to do, swat a fly with this? Anyway, pretty simple premise. Murder going on in this small New York town. Who is it? Because all these teenagers are dying. Who's killing the teenagers? Why are these mayors hating each other? Is this a political commentary of where we're at today? Maybe, but you know what? What does it try to do right? What does it try to do wrong? And we will tell you right after I smack you around with the spatula. So, do you like this film? I wasn't the biggest fan of this film. Okay, so it starts off, I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. A lot of stupid characters, a lot of stupid decisions, and just things that you see coming from a mile away, and it really tries to be an updated Scream, the original Scream. You know what I mean once you see the movie, but it doesn't do it right. Yes, the ending, I can say I did dig, because it wasn't the happy-go-lucky ending, which it wasn't, but it was, because there's something that happens at the very end where the girl kind of, I would say, starts shaking when people start clapping. I'm just thinking, why is that clapping triggering her when it has nothing to do with anything throughout the story? Anyway, let's continue on with the premise of, I think the acting is okay by the adults. There's these two teenagers that every time you see them, they start making out, and you're just like, you're some pretty shitty acting, and the making out is just so forced, and you're just like, what are you actually trying to prove with this? Like, yes, they're dicks. You want them to die. You know for a fact they're going to die because you have the tropes of them going to die. Period. End of subject. Then you have this mayor, and then her opponent, which they're just both assholes too. And that's the whole premise of this movie, I think, is if you're an asshole, you're going to die. And assholes need to stay out of politicians. And this does go into the depths of politicians really aren't for the people. They're for clickbait. They're for clout. They're for Twitter followers. They're for getting their stocks up. They're just all about their own personal gain and not about the people. Name one politician that actually has said, you know what, person, I'm going to fix you. See, if I was president, I would honestly give people the opportunity to go to the White House and talk to the president and be like, what do you want us to fix in America? Not your own political agenda, because I watched this documentary, Till Murder Do Us Part. I think it is about the German guy, and one of the authors basically is friends with the Clintons and Democrats, and he even said in the thing, he's like, well, when Democrats are in office, I give a lot of money and I get my way. And I'm like, that's fucked. That's a different definition of being fuckery. I think Patterson is his name. He did a book with Bill Clinton, so I won't be buying any of his books anymore, knowing for a fact he is the one that plays the fucking system. So let's talk about this movie, though. I think the kills are somewhat decent. There is a good one with a letter opener, which you're like, I don't know if the letter opener is actually going to do that, because have you ever touched a letter opener? It's pretty dull. And if you think that's going to do that much damage, that is some fucking force you're putting on them. So, but yeah, I was expecting one kill to be a little bit more bombastic with underneath the bleachers. I was expecting a button to be pushed and someone gets squished. That didn't happen, so I was a little bit bummed on that. I was really hoping for a squish kill, and I didn't get that squish kill. There were some unique kills, though. I'll give it that. And like I said, the ending I kind of dig with the monologue. That it wasn't the ending you expected to happen, but it is somewhat refreshing. What I didn't like are the dumb ass character choices, especially the one where they're in a mayor office with peace signs. I'll bring you that one. Spatula. Listen, I know you're in New York, and I know that New York is very anti-gun, let's put it that way, but you got to have more than a spatula in your house. That's all I'm going to say. If this is the first thing you grab to, like, you're not killing anyone. You're not killing anyone. So I'm just like, what's the point? Am I right there? Anyway, I mean, it hurts, but you're not going to kill a guy that has a knife. Come on now, let's be smart. Like I said, there's these two teenagers that make out. That's super stupid. Some of these adults, they're just so nonsensical, and the dialogue is so forced to try to be that way. Especially at the very beginning where you expect someone to die. You know for a fact that person's not going to die. You know for a fact, oh, that person's dead, but that's not the only killer. Like I said, it really tries to follow this Scream formula, and tries to add the political aspect to it, which, with that, it didn't have enough balls, though. What had balls and worked was The Hunt, the movie with Hilary Swank. That movie was political as shit, but it had balls to absolutely just fuck everyone over, and I really appreciated that. This, it does, but then it plays it safe at the same time, which it's like, you want to make fun of the people on the left and the right, but you're just only you're doing a little stab, you're doing little cuts. The Hunt was like, oh, we are fucking going at it. But overall, The Founder, it's a slasher movie. You've seen it before. Yes, there are some good kills and an ending that kind of works, but what happens in between, you're just like, there's no way these characters are real. Like, this cannot be, especially, oh yeah, the main sheriff chick. Really? That's what you're going to say when someone finds their dead daughter? What the fuck? So Founders Day will receive a 2 out of 5 Futons, which equals that 40%. So see the critics and user scores gave this one. Critics a 92% with 13 of them? What the bitches? That's got to go down. That is going to go down drastically. 6 out of 10, a 10 out of 10. Film Threat gave this movie a 10 out of 10. Maybe I need to quit my profession and just not be a YouTuber or a movie reviewer anymore. Anyway, 92.40. Chase the here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Booftopia. You Booftoners. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Now I can watch this tape tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, every single freaking one of you. And again, if you break into my house, I will not be grabbing a spatula. I could promise you that.